Next person we're going to talk about, Malachi, progress report. I knew nothing about this kid. I'm assuming he's a kid because I tried to do some research on him this weekend. I found an old Twitter of him. I think he said he made it when he was like 15, and it was like 4 years ago. So I'm like, all right, I'm assuming you're 17, 19 maybe. I don't know. Like, I don't know what
He
age you
has
are.
to be like even from we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's really young.
Yeah, and the one thing I will say great about this project off rip, it was short.
I
It
think it was an
wasn't.
EP.
Oh, it was? Okay, because if so, I think it was like, what, 7 songs?
Yeah,
Like,
say
what,
album, but
16
I think it's
minutes?
an EP, bro.
It's like 16 minutes.
16 minutes, bro. Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
EP.
and I'm just like, I'm in and I'm out. Like, this gave
Yeah.
me a perfect preview of your skill set, your production choices, and what the subject matter is that you're trying to go for itself. Now, I don't know much about, well, I don't know anything
Yeah,
about this
nothing.
artist. All I feel like I know is that he's a kid. And so far, I feel like the base is there. I see that this was his first project. I think he has a few music videos on YouTube, I'm not sure. I like the production choices on this project. I think he fit rapping on here well. It felt tame.
Yeah.
To me, this was not bad. The rapping performances was not bad, which is a good thing. But also, you don't want to play it safe either. To me, not much character showed in this one either.
Yeah,
I feel like I got more character.
I think I got more. Yeah, I got more.
I got more character, but it wasn't enough for me to be like, But there was some some production where I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And there was some instances where I'm like, okay, you just rapping on this, no hook.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with this because I do like it when if
And
you're
I
a
like some of
rapper.
his hooks. I like that God himself hook.
I don't remember that one well. I did listen to this one 3 times at 3 different times, but I will say that, like I said, this wasn't a bad listen because I was in and I was out. I feel like I didn't really listen to much when I was listening to this,
Yeah.
and this could either be a good thing or a bad thing because you don't want this to be microwavable, and I just feel like I didn't hear anything about this. But also, I didn't have a bad time with this to where I was just like, dang, like every time I hit Dream, I was like, dang, already.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I feel like I just played this.
Yeah.
Like this is an episode of SpongeBob right now.
Yeah.
This wasn't a bad project. I feel like I will go back to this, especially in preparation for when he comes out with another project.
And I think And you still got any? What else you got?
Overall, I enjoyed it itself, and this is a progress report, so I'm
Yeah.
kind of treating it as so.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, like you show me what you can do. I want to see what you could really do now.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I think he gave us a sample size of like, because I really think he's young. Progress report, him in the library or whatever.
I do like
and
the
he's
cover.
saying he's younger, and I can tell that he's younger from his lyrics. Also, him speaking about how his dad like helped him rap, and like his lines, and he was like, "Yeah, me and my dad stayed up late." And I'm like, "Oh, he has a young father. He's a young guy, hip hop." Like kids now are growing up with parents that like hip hop heads and things like that, and like, okay, you want to be a rapper? But I think that he will fit right into like the Chance the Rapper,
Smino. That's the exact same thing.
He gave me that vibes. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of influence from them guys. And like I don't know, it was some glimpses in here, bro. I really enjoyed. Like I said, God himself. I love that hook he did, and I feel like some of his bars, you could tell that he's mature, that he's really working on his writing. Because some things I'm like, he should have said this here. Like I found myself, like you said, the progress report, like grading him, like, okay, you should have said this. So like, I could tell that he's I think, give me a few more years him working on his pen, I think he could be a little better. I don't think he's gonna be like out of this world type of lyricist. I think he could be more clever because I feel like he has the wittiness in a way. Like just his characteristic, just his style. He feel like, oh, I want to hit you with like some like witty type of bars as well. But yeah, like overall, I think this album, EP, whatever, 16 minutes, 7 tracks. I think it was okay. I went back to it not complaining. I wasn't hitting the scrunch face like, I can't believe like you recommended me this. So you know what I mean? Like I wasn't, but I think he has some promise, man. And out of all the the last guy, I think this is a guy. I think that I'll be like, I followed him. Like, all right, I'm gonna check him out. And I see that he has 2 tracks that has good, over 100,000 views that I haven't listened to. I don't even think they're on the project. Yeah, they're not even
singles.
they're not even on the project. So I'm gonna check those out just to see where he was going on those. If they got more, listens, maybe. It was some other that caught more people's eyes or got into a playlist or something. Who knows? But overall, Malachi, man, I think you pretty cool, man. I think you got a lot of work to do, I think, with lyrics and some of your production. I like the varied production, like that one with the beat flip. Man, I can't think of the one. I know
I
you
will
know
say
it.
early on there was some production
some-
choices
yeah.
where I was like,
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was some, I'm like, all right, you know. So I think he just gave us a little sneak peek, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he might be all right.
I think after this, I need some, not some progress reports. I need some EPs
Yeah.
because now I feel like those are going to be the new progress reports.
Yeah.
I need some EPs. Give me 4 to 5 songs. Show me what you're working on, and I want to see the progression over time to where before you give me your next project.
Yeah.
I definitely want that. This is a great baseline for him to have though. And nothing was bad. Nothing was offensive. The runtime was stellar, especially being introduced to him. Songs were very short. I will say that. So I'm not sure if he's going to be one of those artists that just make shorter songs in general, if this is all he has to say about this subject, or is he just giving us a sample size?
Yeah.
That's the one thing about this because we don't have nothing else to go off of. So I'm theorizing right now.
And maybe he's still in school, you know, can't put out much music or
Yeah.
you know, things like that. But hey,
Which to me isn't a problem. I mean, right now, like I said, this is a good baseline.
Yeah.
It's a good baseline. You're not starting bad to where I'm like, oh, you got a lot of work to do. You got some work to do.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying this as a negative, like, oh, that was just.
I could just tell
yuck.
that he's more immature, like he's younger. And the last guy, you know, he's probably getting his early 20s, and he's a little more mature in his music choices of what he want to be. And I feel like this guy right here is gonna be one of them kids that's like,
To me,
here. I want to be.
I think you perfected that analogy when you say he's going to be like in the Smino Saba
Yeah.
land. Because I can see that. Because to me, he has some good production choices. But to me, what's more important, similar to the production, is the energy you have on these tracks, the charisma you have on these tracks. To me, I'm like, okay, I got it. I just need you to. I just need to see what you could do more after this. So, like I said, this is a good baseline for me.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, Malachi. Keep doing your thing, man. That's all I have to say about your project, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably watch some music videos later this week just to get a little taste of what he got happening on that channel. Yeah.
All right.
That's about it for Malachi, man. Keep doing your thing. Hopefully, you release something else and we can review it.
Yes, sir.